Let's come to order. Welcome to our work session. Questions on the agenda? Consent agenda?
Just a comment that our facilities are being used regularly now. I mean, all the communities are finding opportunities to have activities in there. And the Conservation Board, is this the largest use, or is this pretty common?
You talking about this particular agenda's approvals?
Yes.
Angel, do you know off the top of your head? She compiles it for us. Mr. Blair indicated that there are a lot of usage on our facilities this week. Is this pretty typical, or are there other times have been fewer or more? Do you know?
It kind of runs in a cycle.
Yeah.
We'll have, at the beginning of the school year, we'll have a lot of them, and then those carry through for 3 months. So as they start to expire, the new ones coming in. And then the Conservation Board's on this one too, so that makes up a lot.
Do they normally use this many of the school facilities? Okay.
Another question.
Yes, sir.
If I may, just, have we kind of gotten comfortable, calmed down, everybody's squared away now with this salary supplement issue that we see now on each of our agendas? I think it's served some good purpose for letting people know what's going on. I mean, I sense that everything's kind of settled down with it. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I hadn't heard a peep in a long time. Although I did kind of joke in our assistant superintendent's meeting today, I think anything less than $16,000 on there will probably slide on through. But at any rate, yeah, we're not hearing very much. And I think there's probably an understanding that these people provide a valuable service for the schools. And anyway.
Sure.
Other comments or questions? Aaron?
The bid here for school use classroom furniture, will that get rebid before Stewart's Creek opens, or would this be the bid that potentially would be?
That is just a usage, typical usage and typical purchases. With respect to Stewart's Creek, we do have a package in place that we do buy, but I would assume we'd go out for bid on that, or would we use this bid?
Some of it will depend on what market conditions look like.
Yeah.
So we have anticipated,
But some time ago, I don't know, several years ago, we put together a kind of a package of needs for the school so that there eliminate a lot of mystery with respect to what we buy, what we wouldn't buy, and we have put out to bid. But anyway, like I say, if the market looks like it's down, we'd rebid.
Okay.
Mr. Gill, some of this stuff is on state contract, though. We won't have to bid because, would that be correct? That we're at the state?
if it's on correct, the state contract, that's correct.
So we're probably already getting the best bid possible on some of this stuff, maybe. Okay.
Other discussion? Okay, I've lost my place.
Probably ready for summer school.
I'll take your word on it. Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
summer school calendar for 2012. Instruction Department is requesting approval of the 2012 summer school calendar. Plans are for a middle and high school course offering. Middle school sites will be at Oakland and Rock Springs Middle, and high school sites will be at Riverdale and Smyrna High School. Middle school and high school offerings will be available during the first semester from May 29th through June 22nd, 2012. The high school only second semester is scheduled from June the 25th through July the 20th, 2012. Transportation services are not provided. Tuition will be $100 for the middle school and $100 per half credit at the high school, or $200 for driver education. And we will request that you approve that. Basically, we started right after the end of the school year and go pretty close to the opening of the next school year. It's required, 133 contact hours for a high school kid can earn credit. So we come into compliance with that. And it's summer school and high school in particular is a good thing. It lets kids get caught up. Same time, it's an expensive endeavor, more so than other. We used to have a lot of extended contract money but that no longer is the case. It cost us, what'd you say, Dave, $250,000 to run it, but certainly pays dividends to have it.
Other questions?
How much does the tuition offset?
A little bit. What we pay it, you know, obviously we have to compensate teachers, and we use a little bit of extended contract money, but at the end of the day, it doesn't, the tuition doesn't offset a lot. We got about 40% free reduced now. They're entitled to go for free. There's no reimbursement there. So, I don't know, Jeff, I mean, I couldn't give you,
Maybe half, maybe
yeah.
a little better than half. It varies by year.
Other questions? Number 8.
Facilities. Laverne Middle School classroom wall. Principal Carrie Holman has requested permission to build 3 classroom walls at Laverne Middle School. Walls will be located in all of 600, 700, 800, creating 3 extra classrooms at a cost of approximately $2,000 each. These classrooms combined will cost about 10% of a new portable. The engineering and construction department have met with the fire marshal and received approval of construction. We would like to extend the recommendation to 4 other middle schools, most likely on an as requested or as needed basis. Those will be built on the same plan, including Blackman Middle, Christiana Middle, Rock Springs Middle, and Siegel Middle, and we'll recommend that you approve that. If you recall, we changed at the last middle school made before this design, they had a different kind of design. The wings kind of went separate directions, and there was some kind of wasted space. And what we'll be doing is building a wall to convert that to classroom. But our new design, the halls are straight and comparable, and just there's a lot better usage of space. So we're kind of proud of that. But at any rate, this is a good use of money, and I know I talked to Mr. Holliday, sent me an email today. We will equip those with computers, so that they'll have the same opportunity as other teachers and classes in the school. So it should be a good thing.
Grant?
Structurally, they'll be comparable as far as the foundations and all
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
just, it's all there.
of them.
Actually, the walls on each side and the floor, and we've got air conditioning, there's wiring for outlets. It's just basically putting the wall up and going.
Aaron?
I had also raised a question. I was wondering about, is there any possibility we could insulate those new walls for sound dampening?
We already had insulation in them, but if we changed to a little bit heavier insulation, might add a little bit to the cost, but it's not significant.
Okay.
Other discussion? 9 is our policy manual review. Anything on those policies? Okay, 10, we've added at the request of Mr. Holliday. Aaron, you want to go over number 10?
After we met last week, we had individual meetings with the TSBA consultant, and in my meeting with him, we discussed the access to the applications for superintendent. And he offered, at no expense to the county, that those applications could be scanned into the system and forwarded to Ms. Michaels and be available to board members here. Thursday night, I'd like to make a motion that that we ask TSBA to do that. They need it to be an intentional request on our part so that it is official. It will not change the access for the general public or the media, because those things need to be logged and dealt with in the correct legal fashion, and that's part of what TSBA is providing for us. But it gives us a local access to that if we so chose to review them.
Okay. Any discussion on that? It's not costing us anything, might make it more, will make it more convenient if you do choose to look at some of the files. So that seems like a good idea to me. General discussion. Grant?
The city of Murfreesboro announced this week that they were gonna, build a new elementary school. I just wondered in general, and for some people have asked me, how will that affect our building plans? And I didn't have direct access to it at that point. Obviously, it's at some point in time in that area, it would probably have some effect. Has anybody had a chance to look at what that might do for our?
No, not, I hadn't. We haven't met on it or had any kind of formal
Yeah,
discussion.
just yesterday.
I'm like you, I just saw it yesterday.
We're probably about due for a
We probably
construction
are.
meeting, aren't we? Joyce, when do we normally do that? What month? Do you recall off the top of your head? Sometime in the spring, so hopefully by then we'll have a little more information about, but to me, it's good news. I
Absolutely.
mean, we're
Yeah.
under some pressure in that area, as is the city,
Yeah.
so I'm glad they're stepping up.
Anyway, I just thought we might
Yeah.
have a heads up on that.
Right. Other discussion? Okay, this is gonna be a record unless somebody comes up with some discussion. The staff seems very enthused about the record, so with that, we are adjourned.